Hey there, Space Ghosts. It's me. I'm doing a different sort of video today, primarily a vlog and look back at 2023 instead of a book review or a deck flip through. 2023 has been a rough one for me, and I'm not sad to see it finish up. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel, this is 100% a hobby channel for me. I am currently in graduate school and I don't plan on making social media a career, so you will occasionally see me take breaks that can last for months. Graduate school is my number one priority, aside from my health and my family, so if any of my dearest space ghosts ever wonder where I am due to a big posting gap, I'm probably crying into my formatting guides or my textbooks. I identify as a scanner. I have a ton of interests that rotate in and out of being the center focus at any given time. If you don't know what that is or want to learn more, I recommend the book Refuse to Choose by Barbara A. Scher. Long story short, it is very likely that the focus of this channel might weave back and forth at times. This is a part of my nature, and given that it isn't hurting anyone, and I don't plan on monetizing this channel, I don't see a reason to force this channel into a singular topic. I am currently trying to learn to be a little gentler with myself regarding things that don't go as planned. If you are a parentified oldest daughter, you know. So instead of referring to anything this year as a fail or something similar, I'm going to refer to them as goofs. And in 2023, we had a couple good goofs. When planning out my garden, I took my sun hour readings before the giant maples in my yard leafed out, leading me to plant a lot of full sun plants in a full and partial shade zone, and as a result, very few of my flowers grew. I also tried to do some heavy-duty weight loss in the middle of graduate school, and there was no way that this was going to shift in a very significant way with all the cortisol in my system, but we did get a full year of documented workouts in addition to illnesses, so on an upside, I at least have baseline data to compare everything to. I'm working with my trainer and nutritionist buddy to work more on body recomp in 2024 instead of weight loss. We also had just a ton of wins. I started organizing and decluttering the garage. My partner and I moved into our current home in 2018, and the garage has never been usable. I'm hoping we can get it totally organized and decluttered in 2024. With the help of a good friend, I reorganized all of my craft supplies and tea shelf, and we began decluttering, donating, and organizing all the unpacked items in the house. We did also survive a sudden need to replace a chest freezer and refrigerator after a huge electric storm took both of them out. I had to get a brand new primary care physician, and this was incredibly stressful and just not a good time for me. And I just think I did a really good job handling that with basically no notice. I began exploring testing in hopes of diagnosing my chronic illness, and I did get back on a medication that my health insurance previously dropped, and now that I'm back on it, my sleep is much improved. I got my very first tattoo at 95% completion. We just need a little bit more shading in there. After wanting to do this for over a decade, I started on Invisalign. I began taking skincare far more seriously and started exploring improving my hair care, started journaling again, and started Hero Journey Club to help with my mental health. I tried and did pretty good with 4 new recipes. We did Madeline's, a cranberry curd tart, cranberry and white chocolate, ganache tartlets, and spice apple steamed bread buns. I also improved my holiday gingerbread loaf recipe. We tried several places to eat around where I live, and I found a pretty good source of protein that does not cause me digestive issues, and that is boba tea protein. Began working with poultry and keeping them for the first time. I currently have coturnix quail. I also attempted worm farming and mealworm farming to mixed success. I also began saving up to have a predator-proof ceiling put on top of my orchard area, and I did a lot of drawing this year. We got 5 new pieces complete. I did just a ton of writing this year outside of school, began my blog, and actually took breaks when I needed to. I did 2 indoor craft shows and had a great time, got my headshots taken for graduate school and freelance writing, and I actually was invited to propose some content for my tabletop RPG freelancing for the first time. Project has not moved ahead, so I don't know if any of my ideas were accepted yet. I restarted my Clow practice and captured the lock, the song, and the maze, redesigned my Mahojin, designed my card borders, drew the cloud, began ancestor work again, and I made some pretty good progress on making friends with the neighborhood crows. They will now go into the big sugar maple outside my window and will not fly off when they see me watching them. For 2024, I have one major goal and a couple of wishes for the year. First and foremost, I am working towards graduation at the end of the fall 2024 semester. Unless something really huge happens, nothing should change that. And in terms of wishes, I'd like to try some new things. I think this is the 3rd year in a row that I've thought about improving my decoration skills on my baked goods, and while I did manage to redeem myself on candied lemon slices after 3 consecutive failures, I would like to do a bit more decorating this year. No idea on what I want to try yet, but I'll let you guys know when I do. I have some diagnostic genetic tests scheduled for January that'll hopefully give us some information on what could be a diagnosis for my chronic illness. Since this is not something within my control, I'm putting it under the wish category instead of as a goal. Now we're all going to get quiet for a second so everyone can enjoy some quality quail ASMR content. She's causing trouble again, just kicking all the food out. Wow, rude. Ma'am, please. Just gonna stand in your food and kick it out? I don't even know what you're searching for. No? Nope, do I need to move out of the way? Guys, don't worry, I'm turned away. Yeah, they're still a bit spooked to me. We don't have any live food to ply them with this time of the year. Nope. Just pop over. Psst. Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. Just gathering around. Gave them brand new bedding the other day, and they've already made a mess of it, mostly by kicking all the food out. But we know who's to blame for that, don't we? You gonna kick that too? Little soup. Hello. Yeah, usually I have to give them some space because they get a little scared of me. I mean, they're quail. When it's warm out, I can have live food for them, which will definitely attract their attention. They can decide I'm much less scary when there's a nice treat, but it's winter right now. Hello, ma'am. You're very cute. Hello.